The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem, the podcast.
Alrighty, it's the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. I am Peaches.
I'm Victor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi. Oh, there I am. Hi, Peaches.
I was going to have you scream from across the room the entire show.
Hi, Victor. Hey, everybody.
I'll just turn both of our mics off. Why not?
Oh, yeah, then there's nothing.
Yeah, then there's absolutely nothing at all. Here, I'll keep yours on.
Okay. You'll keep mine on, and then you'll yell.
Yeah, so I was thinking about this because I was like, can anyone actually truly sing?
What? Oh.
I was thinking, can anyone actually truly sing? Or are you just born with that gift, kind of?
I think some people are definitely born with a talent, but...
Like, if you can sing opera, that's extremely talented.
Yeah.
That's so cool to, just bust that out.
I do wonder if anybody, if they took vocal lessons and, vocal training, if they could get really good at it.
AI Overview says, yes, absolutely. If you can speak, you can sing. Singing is essentially a learned physical and motor skill.
Okay.
Rather than just this innate genetic gift.
Well, and actually, thinking back, if you were to find recordings of me with my band when I was a teenager, I never had any vocal training of any sort, and I was terrible. I was awful. Over the years, I did learn techniques and did improve, got better. I wouldn't call myself a good singer, but I did improve.
You know what I just realized something for Memorial Day weekend, besides going to Al's Sporting Goods tomorrow from 3 to 6 for the huge tent outdoor sale. I feel like once that's over with and I get back to my place, or I should go to Walmart, get myself a DVD player, or just come here when nobody's around and start doing the Art of Screaming DVD.
Yeah, I watched that many, many years ago. I learned some good stuff from it. And the vocal warm-ups are
I'm telling you.
I got a hiccup.
Once I learn how to sing, I'm going to go ahead and just bust out the best, saddest songs you've ever heard. You're beautiful.
Sounds like you already got the voice for it.
It is the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. I am Peaches.
I'm Viktor Wilt, and I think it was in the Octane fan club group. We were talking about Beartooth off air, and it reminded me that somebody made a post about Caleb Shomo. This was a Sirius XM DJ, I guess. Maybe they didn't make a post. Maybe they were just talking about it on air. But they saw Beartooth play, and I guess Caleb had a purse with him on stage. And she was like, I wonder what's in his purse. And then that turned into a big dumpster fire on the Sirius Octane fan club.
I feel like he's slowly morphing into Boy George.
Possibly.
I'll tumble for you.
Got that, getting into his David Bowie era.
Sure.
Something like that. But, people were fighting back and forth about this. She didn't say anything bad about him having a purse. She just said, I wonder what's in his purse.
What's in the purse?
What's in the purse? And so I got thinking about it. I'm like, well, there was that time I dressed up as Victoria Rose, and I had a purse, and it was just all this stuff that was in my pockets. You put your wallet in there, your phone.
Because girls' pants, they don't have proper pockets.
No.
They're not built like our pants.
No. So they got to have a purse to carry all their crap. So I'd probably have some chapstick, maybe, some keys. It's probably nothing too exciting in Caleb Shomo's purse.
Interesting, because I've never actually used chapstick on my own. Like someone's told me to go use it. I'm like, sure, I'll go do that.
You've never used chapstick?
Like hardly ever, yeah.
What?
I just hardly
Your
ever.
lips don't get chapped?
Not really.
What? I remember, it was so terrible. When I was a kid, me and my dad were driving from Idaho to Minnesota, multi-day trip. And I don't know if I just didn't know what chapstick was.
I wish I could have met the legend that is Papa Wilt.
Papa Wilt?
That would have been so cool.
He was pretty awesome. But I think I'd never heard of chapstick, and my lips got chapped and they hurt really bad. And I don't know if I just didn't tell my dad or he just wasn't listening to me. But I think I went 2 days with the most painful, horrible chapped lips before somebody finally got me Carmex or something, which is terrible chapstick.
I think I've just lived with it. Like if my lips like crack, I'm like, okay, sure. They'll heal. I'll put water on them. I don't know.
Peaches, and the ladies like some nice soft lips, Peaches. You don't want to be coming at them with the looking like the Texas desert, cracks.
Mine are like big fat fish lips, all right?
Yeah, you should give chapstick a whirl.
My
Peaches.
mom calls my dad the paper cut lips, and I got my mom's mouth.
She calls them paper cut lips.
Because he doesn't have any.
Oh, because he doesn't have any lips. Oh, gotcha. I thought his were like yours, just all cracked up.
Oh, no.
It looks like they were covered in paper cuts.
There's nothing there. It's just like two lines. He used to have this mustache, my dad, and he used to have like this, it was blonde. And me and my sister both said it was green. Like in third grade, they have you describe your parents with like different adjectives. Like that was a thing that we got handed this sheet. And I got into an in-depth argument with my third grade teacher, Mrs. Cristiano. She's awesome. She's friends with me on Facebook. Her family was featured on Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was Dino's Kitchen in Long Beach. Her brother's the one that goes, "My name's Nino." That whole episode.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's hilarious. They made a whole T-shirt about it. But I was arguing with Miss Cristiano because she knew my dad's hair was brown.
Yeah.
The horseshoe. She knew it was brown, and I'm like, it's jet black. I'm screaming at her like, it's jet black. I swear, like a third grade Brendan screaming at a teacher.
Well, I've gotten in those kind of arguments as an adult.
But I think I described my dad's mustache as seafoam green.
Seafoam green.
And now looking at mine, I'm like, yeah, mine's blonde like his.
It's seafoam green.
It's seafoam green.
Nice green mustache.
Maybe I should cut out the rest of the beard and just have the mustache.
You should, dude. It's
going to look
hilarious.
so weird.
It would be hilarious.
It would look bad. I look like Will Sasso. The problem is he's 50 and I'm supposed to be in the prime of my life.
And then let the hair grow back in a little bit more,
God. Too. Go for the Dr. Phil.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like, Victor, we're going to make a bunch of punk fans upset with what we're about to talk about because we've been accused of not playing enough punk here on K-Bear 101.
Yeah, listen to Alt 101. You want more punk?
I mean, we should be playing some more punk here and there, I feel like.
Well, we've got a good amount in, but the hardcore punk scene, they want to hear a bunch of underground, like crappy sounding punk like the Misfits. No offense, Misfits fans. The recordings are terrible.
Aren't they like super old too?
They are super old.
I mean, most of their fans are probably dead now. So
yeah. So, the underground punk, it's kind of like black metal. It just sounds bad.
I saw somebody complaining on Reddit, by the way, about how like metal nowadays is overly produced. I'm like, no, I like it.
I like it.
I like having that chunky bass and that deep guitar tone and those drums that sound amazing like a machine gun.
Yeah, you can go listen to Black Sabbath, okay? If you want to hear some old school mixing.
Go listen to some Behemoth or Emperor if you want to have like that cave feeling.
Throw on Injustice for All right?
Oh, yeah. Really bad production there.
Exactly. I wish things sounded like garbage like they did back in the day. But we pulled up a list of the top 20. Rolling Stone's just churning out lists left and right.
I wonder which writer they're telling, like, hey, put out another list here. Right? We need clicks.
We need clicks, make a list. And the poor guy's got to come up with 100 of them. But we'll do the top 20 punk albums of all time.
Number 20 is an album that we play. We play a bunch of songs from this album.
Okay. Is it a Green Day album?
Yeah.
Dookie?
Yeah, you're right.
Dookie's
number 20.
Wow, what a good guess.
Bikini Kill, Reject All American at number 19.
Okay. I'm not super familiar with like everything in the punk scene. I used to go to Warped Tour all the time. I'd hang out with the punks, but I didn't listen to tons of it.
I would listen to Bad Religion and be like, wow, all these songs sound exactly the same. Rise Against, the same thing. I don't know what it is about punk, but sometimes I'm like, okay, that's enough. That's enough.
That happens to me with extreme metal, too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I was just talking about it yesterday with the Lorna Shore show that I went to with Aborted and Of Sulfur, Angel Maker, Body Snatcher. It was 5 different bands that you get so annoying after a while.
Oh, yeah. Dude, try going to Milwaukee Metal Fest. I went to the California version of that. It was 2 days. All day.
Like, please, I just want some Dua Lipa. That's all I want.
Exactly.
Something.
We were not listening to any metal on that ride back. We were like, enough.
Can I say this this band name? The Buzz Seas?
Well, I think people will know what you're talking about.
Singles Going Steady at number 18, that album.
Okay. I'm not familiar with it.
The Bad Brains self-titled album, 17. Are we just going to go down the top 20 here?
Yeah, just the top 20. Just the top 20.
Should we just go to the top 5?
Yeah, let's go top 5. Randy Bly of Lamb of God was, saying that Bad Brains album was like the best album of all time. So maybe I need to listen to it.
You got Black Flag Damaged at 11.
Okay.
You got The Clash London Calling, one of the most essential albums of all time, at number 10.
Okay.
Nirvana Nevermind at 9.
Now, wait a minute. Nirvana? I would not call Nirvana a punk band. Like, they might have some punk elements here and there.
The explanation says, punk rock should mean freedom, Kurt Cobain said in an interview just as he was becoming alt-rock self-canceling messiah. He loved the Raincoats and Black Flag, and he loved Black Sabbath and Aerosmith too. Nevermind went off like a grenade in the American mainstream, turning junior high dances into mosh pits with music that embodied Cobain's dream of punk rock that the metal kids he grew up around in rural Washington could love.
So, because Kurt Cobain liked punk, they're going to call Nirvana a punk band.
On songs like In Bloom, Breed, and Territorial P, I'm not going to say the rest of that title there. He took the punishing sludge of the Pacific Northwest underground rock scene and made it into something relentlessly catchy, powerfully opaque, and weirdly empathetic. And the guy who wrote this article goes by the name of JD.
JD? Yeah. JD, shame on you. Nirvana is not a punk band. I don't care. Didn't they basically spearhead, or like they made grunge blow up? That's what Nirvana is a grunge band.
Well, I think there's multiple people on this article, because the next one comes from DW, and I don't believe that's Arthur's sister. Number 8 is the Stooges' Funhouse.
Okay, punk. There you go.
You have the Sex Pistols. Never mind the bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols at 7.
Oh, yeah. Legendary punk album, for sure.
Wire, Pink Flag. You got Sleater, Kinney, Dig Me Out at 5.
Okay.
You have The Clash, their self-titled album at 4.
Uh-huh.
The Minutemen, Double Nickels on the Dime at number 3.
I haven't heard that.
X-Ray Specs, Germ-Free Adolescence at 2. That came out in 1978.
Wow.
And then what would you expect number 1 to be,
It's
Victor?
like the Ramones. Huh?
You're right. The Ramones, 1976.
Yeah.
I want a
guess.
piece of David. I want to be sedated.
And we play the Ramones on K-Bear. We play, I know that Green Day would be like, oh, that's mainstream pop punk or whatever, but Green Day is definitely more punk than Nirvana.
Where's my Sum 41?
It's on the list somewhere.
Where's my Rise Against? You know what? I'll control F, Sum
see if you can
41.
find some.
They're not on the list.
Not on the list?
No. Rise Against? Not on the list
maybe
either.
Maybe pop punk doesn't cut it? How would you have Nirvana on there but not one of those bands? I don't know. Rolling Stone, man, their lists do not make any sense.
Again, I'm just shocked they didn't have Aretha Franklin at number 1.
I know.
They always seem to just like bow down to the almighty Aretha for no reason at all.
Rolling Stone loves Aretha Franklin.
I was reading here from the Ramones, Blitzkrieg Bop, of course. You know, I first heard that song in Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, the movie, when I think all the parents get abducted by aliens and all the kids take over.
Well, and nothing screams punk rock.
Let's go.
Like being in a Jimmy Neutron movie.
Fun fact, the drummer was like 6'6". If you look at the picture of them,
really?
they all look kind of, all the rest of them are like even with each other. Then you have that one freak in the back.
So it's like when we take pictures with you.
Yeah. Wrapping up the noon hour of madness and mayhem, and I go on TikTok from time to time. I should be uploading a whole lot more to the K-Bear 101 TikTok account, K-Bear 101 FM.
Me too.
I haven't had the time. I've been too busy selling all of my crap.
Yeah.
So I might do an apartment tour of like, hey, here's my futon and here's my Howard Stern book on the coffee table, and that's it.
You should do a Cribs for TikTok.
All right, guys, this
Once
is what radio gets you in 2026. You guys ready to enter this 900 square foot piece of crap? I mean, peach of crap?
It is just all empty.
Just dox myself. I mean, what are they going to steal?
Yeah, well, and
air out of my place?
You don't have to show them the outside, just the inside. You don't have to give away the location.
It's been the saddest thing ever.
I know, it'll be hilarious. Check out my dining area.
Maddie, can you come over with the camera? What was I going to talk about? Oh,
you were talking about TikTok.
Yeah, so these videos keep popping up of this one lady who keeps harping on the fact that there's this propeller room as part of the Queen Mary exhibit.
Oh,
I don't know if you've ever seen this propeller. If you're afraid of man-made things in water, like that's submechanophobia.
Yeah.
And it's a giant propeller, and it gives me the heebie-jeebies every time I look at it. Oh, yeah. It freaks me out. Anything underwater, I can't. I can't do.
Interesting.
Yeah, like anything, even like slimy too, like even trying to touch stuff in a touch tank. I'm like, oh, I can't. But this propeller is as big as this room.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's attached to the Queen Mary, obviously.
Okay.
And you just peek into it. I'll show you a picture.
Yeah, show me a picture.
They used to have a diver, like a fake diver on the propeller, but it freaked so many people out that they just stopped it. And I think what happened back in the day is that when it was sailing across the ocean or whatever, people died by falling off and getting chopped up by that propeller.
Oh.
So you see this like murderous propeller. That's just
This is awesome.
massive here. Hold on. Propeller room. And it's dark and creepy. They have it lit with a blue light. Like,
oh, to make it extra creepy. Oh, yeah, that's kind of creepy for sure.
and you basically walk in and there's a railing and you have that feeling of like you're going to be like leaping over that railing and falling into it too.
Yeah, I don't like the look of that when you had the picture further out with the railing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might not like things underwater either.
The Queen Mary is one of the most haunted places in America.
I actually watched a YouTube video recently where someone was showing their stay on the Queen Mary. Isn't it a hotel now?
Yeah, I mean, I've been there plenty of times. They also do this thing called Dark Harbor every Halloween.
Yeah.
Where they will do these mazes throughout the entire place. My dad and my sister go every year. Right
on. Have you stayed on the boat?
No, I'm deathly terrified of haunted places.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yeah. I tell you all the time, like, I'm the guy that, like, if I watch a horror movie and then I turn the lights off, I got to sprint to my bedroom.
Okay, so do you believe in, like, cursed objects and all that stuff?
Not really cursed objects. I believe, like, ghosts kind of do exist.
Do you think they attach themselves to things? Or they're just roaming?
I think they're just roaming.
Okay. Because Zak Bagans' Haunted Museum, he says that the museum itself is haunted.
Well, I've gone to the Whaley House in San Diego, and one of the tour guides was kind of like, yeah, sometimes after work, I'll go home and one of my lights starts flickering. I'm like, okay, come on. And she like said the name of the ghost, and she would drive back to the Whaley House and be like, you got to stay here. And then she would go back to her apartment and nothing would blink at all.
Well, I know Zak Bagans said, you had to say, hello, Peggy. Goodbye, Peggy, to Peggy the doll, or she would, I don't know, do something bad to you, something like that.
I feel like he's just trolling at this point.
I think he is. I mean, the production of this place was really cool. It had the right mood, a little bit of fog to it. It's all dark. It was awesome. But some of the times, they'd have a screen pop up and he's babbling. I'm like, all right, come on, dude. Because I think I told you about the doll that he's like, I will never look at this doll again. But you can go around the corner and look at it. And, only about half our tour group did. I went and looked at it because, it's a doll. And it was like really, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Nerve-wracking?
No, it was not scary. It was underwhelming.
Oh, okay.
It was very underwhelming. You can Google it. It's called Noma, Noma, the Noma doll. But they did say, even looking at pictures of it, could get you cursed, Peaches.
I'm looking at it here. It looks like one of those creepy, like, just dolls that was in my grandma's house.
Yeah, it's just a cruddy little doll.
Imagine being a kid in the 1950s. You had to play with that.
Dude, yeah, it would suck. We
Cabbage Patch Kids and...
No video games?
No. Lincoln Logs.
Yeah, dude, Lincoln Logs.
Tinker Toys.
It would have sucked to live back then.
Oh, I'm glad that I grew up as a Nintendo GameCube boy.
Heck yeah. I know all these people, I want to get back to what it was like in the 50s. Why?
You got to go to the diner to have a good time. Oh, your car horn sounds a little bit like this.
Exactly.
The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.